Hi, Ben Carpenter here. I'm going to talk you through my steps on how to get sponsored by a supplement company and the mistakes that people make when applying. So I get asked this question a lot via private Facebook message on my page. And because I get asked this so much, and because I believe that I can offer a valuable insight, I thought I'd just make a video to refer people to. So I believe I can offer a valuable insight because, number one, I am a sponsored athlete. But number two, and most importantly, I deal with athlete applications. So because I work for a supplement company, I am the person who often filters applications from athletes. So I can offer insight from both sides of the coin. So, number one, when applying for a company, make sure that your email is specific to them. So the number of times that I've had an email where it said, "Hi, my name is ... and at no point does it reference the company at all. What this looks like is that you've probably got an email template and you've copied and pasted it and emailed several companies in one go. This, to me, is something that I won't even read to the end of the email. If it looks like a blatant copy and paste job, which they often do, it doesn't interest me. I want someone who is desperate to be sponsored by our brand, not someone who's desperate to be sponsored by any brand. So specifically within this, and you'll be surprised, the people that send an email template and forget to edit it. So whether they email and it's got another company in the title, true story, or if they send an email and in brackets they've got the bits they should edit but they forgot to edit. So, real example, dear supplement company, my name is, I'm a personal trainer, I really like product name. As you can imagine, the application didn't get very far. So make sure it's specific to the company. If you've tried their products, tell them why you've tried them, why you like them, etc., etc. It will strengthen your application. So, number two, this is a basic marketing term. Rather than talking about what you do, talk about what you can do for them. So, hi, my name's Ben, I'm a personal trainer, I've been doing it for X number of years, I can lift this much, my biceps are this big, whatever it is. But at no point do you actually say why you're a good fit for the company. So loads of people can fit a criteria of a good physique, but that doesn't necessarily mean they'd be a good brand ambassador. So tell them what you can do for them, whether it's visiting stores, whether it's being able to promote their products, whatever it is. Discuss it from their angle. They want to know what you can do for them. They don't necessarily want to read several paragraphs of a biography. It doesn't interest. So talk about what's in it for them and what you can do for them. Number three, and probably the most important, social media pages. So if you were hiring an athlete and two people apply, both of them are fitness models, one of them has no social media page and the other one has 50,000 followers on Twitter and another 50 on Facebook, who is going to stand out? You're going to pick the one who's got the captive audience because they can promote your products to an audience straight away. So if they say, I've tried this product, I really like it because ... they've got literally tens of thousands of people who are reading that. Whereas this person has no social media following, who are they going to promote the items to? They might still have a role within the company, which they'd outline in email, but social media followings strengthen your application massively. So it is even worth building that up prior to applying, because companies will take you more seriously because they will believe that you can promote their products to a greater degree if you have a social media following. Last one, what you do now rather than what you do in the future. So here's an example email that I've received many times over. Hi, I'm a personal trainer and I might be a fitness model in 6 months' time. I am looking at competing in the future, or I am qualifying to be a personal trainer. This is fine, but you've got to talk about what you can do for the company now. They're not going to hire someone because you might compete in 12 months. It makes no sense. So think of it like this. Let's say powerlifting, physique competitions, bodybuilding, whatever the sport is. Take each sport and then think about how many federations there are within that sport. So bodybuilding, things like NPC, BNBF, WBFF, whatever it is. Then within each of those, take the athlete classes. Then within each athlete class, within each federation, within each sport, you then have got loads of people competing just in that. So there are loads and loads of people who compete. Someone who is competing, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, especially when you say you may compete in the future. So talk about what you can do now. What you're doing in 6 months' time doesn't necessarily interest, unless it is of particular relevance. What you can do now will make them want to hire you now, if it's strong enough, not hire you in 6 months' time. So, cliff notes. Here are your tips. When writing an email, make it specific to the company. Address the company by name, and ideally address the person who you're sending an email to. Number 2, talk about their products. I.e., I have used your products. I like them because I like this. Whatever it is, it strengthens your application. Tell them what you can do for them. Don't just give them a biography of yourself. A biography of yourself is a really easy way to bore someone who's probably very, very busy. They want to know why you will strengthen their brand. They don't just want to know your life history. Next, if you have social media pages, supply them. Don't supply a personal page. When I've requested a social media page from someone, I have had a personal Facebook page link back. So if we had an athlete section on the website, we say we've got a great new athlete, here's their social media page, and someone clicks on it. If it takes them to a personal page, especially if they've got a profile picture of them being drunk in a nightclub, you can imagine why this is an issue. Next, talk about what you can do now. Don't talk about what you can do in the future. You're applying to the company now, so they want you to be a good fit now. They don't want to know what you can do in 6 months' time unless you're applying for 6 months' time, in which case wait and apply then when you have a strong application. So I hope this has been helpful. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask them on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Ben Carpenter Personal Training, or my Twitter page, which is BDC Carpenter. And thank you for watching. Bye.